One thing that most great movies have is great acting. And I say most great movies because you don't need great acting to make a great movie. Saving Private Ryan features mostly wooden performances, but that's okay. The film was so action-packed that the actors didn't have to work very hard in their roles. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, however, has great acting. In this episode, I want to talk about everyone except Eli Wallach. Eli's performance is the stuff of PhD dissertations, and I'm going to have to develop an entire episode on him alone. But for this one, I'm going to talk about some of the supporting cast and two of the main stars, Clint Eastwood and Lee Van Cleef. None of them have to work hard in this film. Now, this movie was shot entirely without audio. All sounds were added in post-production, including the dialogue. Most of the supporting cast didn't speak English, so it makes it hard to fully gauge their acting performance. However, there are no weaknesses. All do credible jobs playing their roles. Some do stand out. Aldo Jeffrey does a stand-up job as the drunk Union captain.
You better learn the distinguished rank of a captain. So you want to enlist. You gotta take a test to prove it. You've got a career. At the least, I'd say you'll make colonel. Really? Sure. Like it says in the manual. You've got every qualification to become an expert in the use of weapons. For this, sir, is the most potent weapon in war.
And few have mentioned anything about Antonio Casale's portrayal of a dying Confederate soldier. But he really does sell it here.
$200,000 in gold. You always just get me water. Huh? What's that you say? Who the hell are you? Carson. My name is Bill Carson now. It's Carson. Surprise attack. Oh, dead. I'm here. Jackson. No, Carson.
Carson. Yeah. Glad to meet you, Carson. I'm Lincoln's grandfather. What was that you said about the dollars?
200,000 on mine. Was the 3rd Cavalry's. Baker has nothing. The gold. I hid the gold. The gold is safe.
Where? Here? Here? Talk.
In
Huh?
the cemetery.
Which cemetery?
The one on Sad Hill. There's a grave by.
Which grave? Have a name? Have a number? Come on, you dummy, talk.
Yeah, there's no number. There's a name.
Huh?
It's written.
Is?
Order.
And Al Mullock does a nice stint here as a vengeful bounty hunter.
I've been looking for you for 8 months. Whenever I should have had a gun in my right hand, I thought of you. Now I find you in exactly the position that suits me. I had lots of time to learn how to shoot with my left.
Al's story is a heartbreaking one. He was a heroin addict and committed suicide while filming Once Upon a Time in the West. I'll talk about that sometime later. The extra who played the half-soldier does good work here as well.
If you ask me, it seems like a book. An armed unit escorting a cash box of gold coins meets a Yankee ambush, and only 3 of them are saved. Now, what's the name of that town? Someplace fairly near. Santa Ana.
About a year ago, I ventured on a quest to determine who played this part and came up completely empty. IMDb claims his name is Alfonso Vitti. I don't think so. I also enjoyed Mario Brega playing Corporal Wallace. He played a bad guy in the other 2 movies of the trilogy. He's just a natural bad guy.
luckier than that one there. You get some grub, a rope, and you're all finished. And there isn't any partner this time to shoot you down.
Speaking of natural bad guys, we come to Lee Van Cleef, who played a sinister bounty hunter named Angel Eyes. And sinister comes as natural to Lee as nagging comes to my wife. In the previous movie in the trilogy, For a Few Dollars More, he actually played a good guy. He's a good actor, and his performance was totally believable. But asking him to play a good guy is like asking LeBron James to play a point guard, because few actors are as naturally evil as Lee. Billy Drago, Vincent Price, that's about it. Let's watch his performance and notice how playing a real bad dude doesn't require a lot of histrionics if you're good at it.
That your family? Yes. Nice family. $500 to get the name. The name.
In this scene, watch how he delivers the line, "That's why they pay me," the way that he emphasizes it. Again, he doesn't have to pour a lot of emotion here because he's just naturally good at this.
When I start off to find somebody, I find them. That's why they pay me.
I don't know about you, but anyone talking to me like this would scare the living hell out of me. Just like Lee is naturally terrifying, Clint Eastwood is naturally cool. He's so cool that he doesn't even have to try to be cool. He becomes the hero of the movie despite unjustifiably killing more people than anyone else. Watch how he delivers this line.
You may run the risks, my friend, but I do the cutting. If we cut down my percentage. Cigar? Liable to interfere with my aim.
At one point, he even plays a real dick move on the character Tuco, abandoning him to die, even though Tuco didn't even do anything to deserve it. When you can do all that and still be the cool dude in the movie, you're doing a pretty good job of being cool. Sure, there are a few heartfelt moments in the movie where Clint shows a softer side, but at least on paper, Clint's character is a certifiable ass. Here, watch how he delivers his lines, and especially the way that he smiles at the very end.
Her name on the grave is... Arch Stanton.
Arch Stanton? Are you sure?
Yeah, sure, I'm sure.
Check out this final scene. The audience goes, "Oh man, what a cool dude."
It's no joke, it's a rope, Tuco. I want you to stand up there and put your head in that noose. Well, now, seems just like old times. 4 for you. And 4 for me.
Blondie.
Sorry, Tuco.
The audience goes, "Oh man, what a cool dude." Wait, he just betrayed a man while leaving him hanging from a tree. That's the most uncool thing you can do. But the way Clint puts it, it just works. Like Lee Van Cleef, Clint doesn't say much during the film. Because all their dialogue had to be dubbed after filming, the fewer lines they spoke, the easier it was on the post-production crew. Besides, Eli Wallach's portrayal of Tuco kept them busy enough. In my next episode, I'll talk about his performance, and that will absorb a lot of superlatives. Like my video and subscribe to my channel.